Good morning, Santa Clarita, and welcome to Aging with Power, sponsored by Comfort Keepers in Home Care. I am your host, Myles McNamara, and our show focuses on the challenges and the topics that we face on this journey that we call aging. We begin aging from the moment we take our first breath, and although our show will primarily focus on adult and senior issues, we will from time to time visit areas of the entire aging spectrum, from the womb to the tomb, so to speak. Our subject matter experts will address areas of concerns that will help empower us to make informed decisions. Now, if you ever have a question during the show, we are live. We would love to talk with you, so you can call in, ask our guests any question you'd like. 661-298-5487. Again, that's 661-298-KHTS. If you're the shy type, you can just forward your question on to our sound engineer, Justin. Say good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Myles.
He will still enlighten us, and we will still try to address your question to the best of our abilities. Again, that number, 661-298-5487, because preparation is knowledge, and knowledge is power. We have a crowded house today. I'm surrounded by women. Justin, we are surrounded by women.
Always a good thing, right?
A fun and an informative show today. We're going to talk about an amazing program going on over at Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital called Donate a Bear. And in-house with me today, I have Maria Strimzik, who is the Director of Volunteer Management and Healthcare. Is that your title, Maria?
Director of Volunteer Services.
There you go, Director of Volunteer Services. And we also have Amanda Benson, who is the Associate Producer for Elite Magazine and Prime Publications, who is involved with the Donate a Bear program. And Jackie DeBesh, she is the Director of Trauma and Emergency Services at Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital, which is the benefactor of what goes on with Donate a Bear. But I'm not going to steal any thunder. I'm going to let the ladies talk about that. And again, thanks for taking time out of your busy day. Welcome to Aging with Power.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Nice to be had once in a while, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then in the second half of the show, something that is taking the world by storm with our aging tsunami. We have a great event coming up on May 7th. Called Knowledge is Power, Aging with Dignity Symposium. The family caregiver is growing exponentially in our society, and here to talk about an amazing event coming up on May 7th is Linda Alexander LeBlanc. She's the Associate Executive Director of our Santa Clarita Valley Senior Center, and Suzanne Nelson, the Director of Supportive Services at our Senior Center. Ladies, welcome to Aging with Power.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So again, lots of information coming your way, folks. If you miss any part of the show or you hear something you'd love to share with your colleagues, we are podcasting. So within 24 hours, we will be on hometownstation.com, and you can listen to the podcast, forward the link to anybody you want. Because again, some good stuff coming your way. A couple save the dates for you. We just talked about the Aging with Dignity Symposium, so mark that down for May 7th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the ladies of the Senior Center will talk more about that in a few minutes. But also coming up on May 14th is the 43rd annual Frontier Toyota Henry Mayo Drive Safe Golf Classic. That is one of the longest titles I think I've ever heard.
You did well.
But it is the 43rd annual. It benefits, of course, our Henry Mayo Hospital Foundation and our local hospital here. There are sponsorships available. There are fivesomes available. If you'd like to be involved, please, you can go to the website, henrymayogiving.com. Or you can call the foundation direct at 661-200-1200. Again, the website, henrymayogiving.com. And the number is 661-200-1200. The 43rd annual Frontier Toyota Henry Mayo Drive Safe Golf Classic on Saturday, May 14th at Valencia Country Club, Big V. It's an amazing event. I've participated the last few years. Actually, Comfort Keepers is proud to be the auction sponsor this year for the event. I guess I needed to do my duty as a new foundation board member, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I was there last year and I wasn't a board member. So anyway, mark your calendars. We'll talk more about the Aging with Dignity Symposium after the break. And the first half, though, we will be talking to the ladies of Donate a Bear, so don't go away. I'm Myles McNamara, and you're listening to Aging with Power on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Welcome back to Aging with Power. I'm Myles McNamara on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. If you're just joining us, welcome. We have a great show in line for you. Later in the show, we will be talking to Linda Alexander LeBlanc, the Associate Executive Director at our SCV Senior Center, along with Suzanne Nelson, our Director of Supportive Services at the Senior Center, for the upcoming Aging with Dignity Symposium for our family caregivers in the Valley here and whoever is listening. But right now we're going to kick off a truly amazing little program we have going over at Henry Mayo Hospital called Donate a Bear. I have Maria Stremzik, the Volunteer Services Director, Jackie DeBesh, she's the Director of Trauma and Emergency Services, and Amanda Benson, the Associate Publisher of Elite Magazine at Prime Publications. So again, welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So Donate a Bear. Let's get to that in a second. First of all, let's start with you, Maria. I've known you a long time, and you've been the Volunteer Services Director at Henry Mayo for a long time. Tell us a little bit about Maria.
Okay, Maria. Maria's been there about 24 years, be 25 this year, and I got invested in the community mainly because I was reporting originally to the foundation, which does a lot in the community, reaches out, and part of this began mainly because I realized there was a need in the emergency room for plush animals for the children, and so what I did is I found out there was an actual National Teddy Bear Day in 2012, and I did a day's worth, and then that kind of progressed and exploded, and then Amanda came on board because her son had received a teddy bear when he was in the emergency room some years back, and so she just took it to a whole other level because she's just that way. And so between our group, now we're up to 5 community members, and so it's just been an amazing outreach into the community, and we expect to get thousands of not only teddy bears but all kinds of new plush for the emergency room, because it's a really important gift that we can give to the children when they're in a trauma situation or they're scared, and it's a great way to kind of take that edge off of them so that they have something to hold on to while they're dealing with the emergency care they're receiving.
So this started as a National Teddy Bear Day that you saw, and you just wanted to bring it local?
Yeah, it started out as National Teddy Bear Day, which was in September, which is actually something that Teddy Roosevelt created, and then it went from there, and we started it in April because it's also during the month of National Volunteer Week. So we kind of brought it into April and started doing a whole month worth of campaigning, and it's been really successful. We have like 26 groups now on board that are actually collection sites within the whole community.
So how many do you average collecting each year?
Last year we collected about 5,000, where our goal is 10,000 right now.
Yeah, hefty goal.
Our hefty goal is 10,000. We had 12,215 children under the age of 14 in the emergency room last year.
Wow.
So we're really trying to meet those needs and see what we can do to give every little child a plush animal when they come in.
And we're on track to actually increase that volume this year. We should be up around 15 to 20,000.
Bears?
No,
children.
Children.
Oh.
That
So,
we
yes.
need the bears for.
We need bears.
We need the bears for that many children.
So you had 15 to 20,000 kids come through the ER last year?
Yes, we did. 12,000 last year, and we're already on track for the first 6 months of our fiscal year to almost double that number.
Holy schmoly. Wow. Okay, well, again, how did you get involved, Amanda? I mean, tell us a little bit about you and your role over there at Elite, and then what I know Maria said your son went into the ER, and so tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of how you got involved in this.
So I'm Amanda Benson. I'm the Associate Publisher with Elite Magazine. I've been there almost a year now. I met Maria about 4 years ago during her first campaign when I was working at Hyatt, and a flyer came across my desk for this Donate a Bear drive because I was on some mailing list with the hospital. And I remembered my son was getting stitches when he was a little kid underneath his eye. He thought he was stitching his eye up. It was hysterical, but it was hysterical. And the ER nurse came in and a volunteer actually gave him a teddy bear to hold while the doctor was stitching up his eye, and it really just comforted him, and it made me feel better because I was kind of a wreck. And so when I saw this, I just flashed back to that, and I thought I was going to help. I didn't even meet Maria till the day I drove up, and we had 200 stuffed animals in our car. My daughter looked like E.T. in the back, all shoved in there. And it was great. And so Maria was like, "Who are you?" Because I just showed up with all these. But what I did is I reached out to some of my coworkers and contacts that I had within the community from Hyatt. And I just asked them if they wanted to donate. A lot of the companies out here actually have community service programs with their within their HR. So it was a drive that they were able to do, and it was benefiting the company as well. So they continue to support us today. And yeah, we grew it quite big, and I was very happy with that and very surprised. But now I'm hoping with my media job, we could reach another whole realm of people. And it's really just getting the community involved and letting them know that, everybody is touched by it in some way. Last year, the Signal had posted something on, an article about it. It was great. Bless you. And and the comments that were underneath the article about how their child was in the ER and it just touched them, that's exactly why we do it. I mean, it was just, that made it all, I had no idea how many people we were affecting by it. So donating this is really just a sweet and meaningful and important thing to do.
And I'm assuming there's collection sites throughout the valley.
Yes, we have a list of them. We have a Facebook page that you can go to.
Okay, we'll hold that thought because when we come back from our next break, we're going to talk about the collection sites, how we find the collection sites, and what we can do if we wanted to become a collection site.
Sounds good.
Wow. All right, so that's what we're going to do. But we're going to take our next break, and you're listening to Aging with Power on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.